We're back here at the Avenue Club on East Wash. I've got my fantastic maple pecan bacon old fashioned here. We're surrounded by some fabulous decor that looks like it's straight out of the 1960s. If you haven't revisited your employee benefits package since the 1960s, though, you're going to want to pay attention for the next couple of minutes. So, Mary Jo, I've seen a lot of articles on LinkedIn and some different news outlets lately talking about different types of benefits that employers are offering beyond just basic health insurance or life insurance, things like that. What are some of those benefits that employers are offering that maybe didn't exist 5 or 10 years ago?
Well, it's a wide array of benefits, David. It can be things like paid family leave, pet insurance, paid community service leave, graduated retirement, employee assistance programs, high deductible health insurance programs with health savings accounts, just to name a few.
Okay. So with all of these different types of benefits coming on the scene here, how does an employer know which of those benefits are actually going to be of value to their employees? Do you just pick them and hope they like it? Or I'm sure that's not the case, but how do they determine what their employers actually are going to want?
Well, I really encourage employers to go to the source, to talk to their employees and ask them what are the things that would be meaningful to them. Ask them for feedback. They might do that individually, or they might do focus groups with employees where they might ask them to explore where they think they've got gaps in their benefit offerings, but also you may want to ask them, hey, your friends, relatives, what kind of benefit packages do they have at the employers that they work at, and what kinds of things do they value?
Okay. When you're doing those focus groups within a company, what does that focus group look like, and what typically happens after the focus group has met? What does the timeline look after that?
Sure. Well, it's great if you can do it on a voluntary basis, anybody who's interested. Sometimes you may have to encourage different groups of people, because you do really want to get a diverse cross-section. You want to get people of different ages, different genders, and whatever kind of other grouping that you may have in your organization that you want to make sure that you get talked to. Then what happens after is really doing an assessment of what the responses were, how frequent they were, and what types of things you might be able to move forward with, what types of things might be impossible depending upon your circumstances, and maybe what kinds of things you're going to put in a parking lot, if you will, and maybe are going to work on in future years.
Okay. So this is certainly something that's not going to, this issue isn't getting smaller, it's not going away. So being able to analyze that and make sure that you're offering the right sort of benefits package for your employees certainly is going to get more critical as time goes on. Be sure to follow us on LinkedIn and Facebook here, and to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Mary Jo, thank you for coming along here.
Thank you,
Cheers.
David. Cheers.